nothing, got the scoop on lock. Spilling all the tea while it's still too hot. Late Keisha, queen of the plot. Hit that bell, cause the tea don't stop. She don't miss nothing, got the scoop on lock. Spilling all the tea while it's still too hot. Late Keisha, queen of the plot. Hit that bell, cause the tea don't stop. She don't miss nothing, got the scoop on lock. Spilling all the tea while it's still too hot. Late Keisha, queen of the plot. Hit that bell, cause the tea don't stop. Hit that bell, cause the tea don't stop.
Why I got my mouth open like that, y'all? I was jamming. Don't pay me no mind. How y'all doing, honey? Let's get into this Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, I don't know about y'all, but Shamea, or is it Shamea? You know, Angela said the lady is mean, and I don't know, but hey.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh?
Listen, y'all, we got to get into this. For one, let's jump into this video. I am what's her name? Shamea and Kelly got on my nerves this season. This last episode. First of all, can we really stop? And then Shamea too. Shamea, Kelly, got on my nerves. That's what I meant to say. Can we please stop too with Porsha and Shamea in this narrative of Drew and Dennis? We know it's fake. We know it's a lie, and we know it's a storyline. Don't nobody think that Drew and Dennis are together. Like, they wasn't messing around. Nobody believes that. Please stop with the narrative. Y'all kind of know how this goes with these shows. They got to have a storyline, and it seems like Porsha's fell on deaf ears, and maybe Drew's as well. So it seems that this is what they are using to make it sound interesting, but it ain't interesting at all because nobody believes it. Now let's get into this quick little snippet that is irritating, deal, y'all. That's kind of exhausting to say the least. Nobody believes anything with regards to Drew and Dennis. I don't believe it. And in fact, it just seems like it's something that they created for a storyline. But the fact that Shamea keeps drilling it home with all of this mess about Drew and Dennis is really, really, really crazy. Even considering that Drew is still married. I know she's going through a divorce, but still, it's giving, stop talking about it. That's what it's giving, because it's not real. Now, what y'all must not forget, and this is what I really appreciated about Porsha in this really episode, okay? Because, and this is what they've always said, is that, Shamea has Porsha back, but, they saying that Porsha really don't have her back. Because Shamea wants to tell us that she just don't understand how Angela has a problem with her, but yet she forgave Porsha. This is what Shamea wants us to think, or I don't know what the case is. But the fact of the matter is, it is not that Angela is not saying that, that she's saying she forgive Porsha. She knows who Porsha is. So she understands how Porsha operates. But what Angela thought is that she established a relationship with Shamea, another married woman, and she thought that Shamea would at least speak up, okay? But it didn't happen. So since Shamea didn't understand that, Porsha got the memo, which, Porsha's daughter says that Porsha isn't that smart. Now, I'm talking about PJ. Now, if y'all watch that mess Porsha do over there on her channel, Porsha said, PJ said that she was slow. Absolutely correct, Porsha. It wasn't that she forgave Porsha and quickly was Porsha's friend. She's simply saying, Shamea girl, allow yourself, be accountable for what you allow to be talked about and laughed about while you're there, and you also a married woman. Now, if that doesn't affect you, ma'am, it kind of gives us an indication of who you really are. Now, what we did learn about this episode, I don't know what y'all learned about it, but what I learned about it is that Porsha don't really like Shamea. She, obviously, they were friends by default. What I've been told is that their mothers are friends or were friends and possibly had introduced them to be, friends or whatever. And y'all pretty much know how that goes. But what I don't believe that these ladies are actually friends. Let me just give you two things. It seems like Shamea was also fighting for her life in this episode. I don't know if it was in this episode, but I'm going to say in terms of with these ladies, because did y'all notice the story that Shamea said, that Drew said? Drew didn't actually say that. Drew was actually very positive when she said, hey, this is money that, Porsha can use for PJ's college. She wasn't saying it in a shady way. She's like, well, I don't understand why Porsha would be upset, because the money that Dennis is going to make from me is going to be money that could benefit her daughter. Now, I don't know what y'all thought, but it seems like after Porsha spoke with Angela, Angela was like, well, wait a minute. She didn't say it like that. So it seems like Shamea is messy herself. It seems like she is, in fact, messy herself. And we talked about it. Is she a miniature Porsha? I mean, let's just keep it real. That's not really what she said. She was really saying, why is, in so many words, what she was saying is, why is it such a problem, for her to work with Dennis, when in all actuality, whatever money Dennis is going to make is going to help with her daughter, which, yeah, I mean, y'all know how it works. I mean, they're parents. So money that Porsha gets, obviously she's using it for her daughter. Dennis, he is, I, would guess, he helps with, supporting the daughter. So that is all that Drew said. So all of this back and forth is really not necessarily correct. Now, where it gets interesting, well, let's let this play, y'all. So we're gonna get into our next little snippet here, because ultimately, Porsha don't like Shamea. And we kind of talked about this as well with regards to Shamea's husband not really wanting to be on this show, not really wanting to, I mean, he allowed her to be on the show, but he just doesn't want to participate like that, which is understandable. A lot of, people don't want to be on reality TV. So it's not a huge surprise. But what Porsha is saying is, listen, I added you as somebody that I would want to see as the dream cast. But let's get into it. Let's kind of get into it. Porsha never liked Shamea. I feel like Shamea was her friend by default. I mean, think about it. Your mom say, hey, this is my, my friend's daughter. Y'all build a bond. I don't feel like they were ever really cool like that. And let's kind of get into, some of the things that were said and some of the things that were revealed, because what you have to understand is, well, let's let this play out, y'all. We'll talk about it. If you guys are watching Shamea's reactions, you can tell that it's some going on, but she doesn't want to really say it in front of Porsha. Now, these girls say that they are so good friends, and we can see that they really, really not, because if they were really friends, none of this would be taking place. If y'all can look at Shamea's face, Shamea really like, why are we even bringing this up? Because what she doesn't want is for Porsha to know that she actually was saying, hey, our relationship isn't really as good as y'all think it is.
one feels like.
So it seemed like, you know, from what I saw, is that Porsha don't like this narrative with regards to what people are thinking about her and what they are thinking about Shamea. Because in all honesty, like I said in a previous video, I now think that they are the exact same people. I believe that there isn't much of a resemblance, you know, only looks. But I believe that these two ladies have been able to be friends so long because they are the exact same person. And y'all see, Porsha don't like it when the public is making it seem like she's the bad one. She don't like it. Well, there we go, y'all. So there's the answer to why she really didn't come to Shamea's wedding. So Porsha originally said that it was because she had some medical stuff going on. Now she says, I ain't come to your wedding because we had got into it. She don't like you. She never liked you, girl. She never liked you because you pulling shit out your, now you saying you didn't come to the wedding because y'all had a argument. What? Even if you all did have an argument, why would you miss a special occasion such as someone's wedding? Even if you say y'all had what is a disagreement? Did y'all have a fist fight? She never liked you. She never liked you, girl. I need you to get this. She didn't like you, girl. Shamea had Shamea had another wedding in Atlanta, and then she had her wedding over there. Who does that remind you of? I wasn't aware of that. So Shamea, Porsha is saying, I did attend your wedding here. See, we didn't even know that, but Shamea did not deny it. So I don't know. You know, Porsha said Shamea put sauce on it. That seemed like some damn sauce to me because she did come to the wedding. Now, y'all, I'm trying to be fair here. So are y'all getting this? Porsha said Shamea put sauce on it. Okay, that was saucy to me because if she attended your wedding here, then just say that. Porsha said, I attended your wedding here, girl. No, I didn't go to, Ghana or wherever, but I attended your wedding here. That's saucy.
How do you feel right now, Shamea? Shamea have been wanting to tell Porsha these things. She just need anybody to talk.
Shamea, speak up. And when you speak up, put some bass in your voice. All of this crying, you're looking real weak and stupid right now. Like, girl, stop acting like a little bitty crybaby. Like, this is not. She don't like you. She never liked you, and I don't know what Shamea's angle was. I don't know. I mean, they grew up as friends. I don't know why when it comes to Porsha, she's always crying. Girl, what do Porsha got on you? What does Porsha got on you? Because I don't understand this energy with all of this crying and stuff. Y'all, she ain't like a y'all. So there it goes, y'all. I just don't believe that Porsha really ever liked Shamea like that. I think she liked her, but y'all know how relationships can be. You can like somebody just a little bit more than they like you, and it eventually shows. Porsha didn't come to your wedding, made up all these excuses. She obviously attended a wedding here, but perhaps the one in Ghana or wherever it was the bigger wedding that she wanted you to actually participate in. And Porsha didn't. And then she made up, looks like she just didn't want to come because first it was, I couldn't ride on the what is that? The whatever it was. She couldn't ride it. Now it's, girl, I didn't show up because we had gotten into it. So it seems like she pulling shit out of her big botched, okay, because something just ain't making sense here. And I don't really believe that she really like you like that, girl. I just don't. I don't believe that she like you like that. And I believe from everything we have saw in this episode confirms she don't like you like that, girl.
Don't miss nothing, got the scoop on lock. Spilling all the tea while it's still too hot. Late